Without my first wife and my 3 children, Tammy, Tina, and Gordy, I don't know if I'd have made it. Janie was my stabilizer, and my kids, they taught me unconditional love, and they were a very, very important part of my transition. But I basically was responsible for messing that marriage up. And we got a divorce. Then I was single for a while, and a friend of mine who lived in a little town called Roslyn, they had a New Year's meditation, and so I got a lady with me named Sue, and she's all decked out in leathers and stuff, and I had a few drinks, and Eve was there by herself. She had just went through a divorce. I looked in her eyes, and as soon as I did, I said, well, I'll be danged. Look at that, who's in there? So I told Eve, Sue, the lady was with me, Sue needs a counselor. So I would bring Sue to Eve for counseling. And then I would say, why don't me and you and Sue go to a movie? So we'd go to a movie together. Why don't we have dinner together? We'd go to dinner together. Then one day I stopped bringing Sue. It took me about 10 years to close the deal. But about 10 years, why, she said yes, and we got married. And it was probably one of the most profound days of my life.
We had people from all walks of life. We had just your normal relatives, and we had people who had been incarcerated before. We had people who had done the incarceration.
One guy, the Muslim, wears a turban, and one of my friends, I didn't know the guy's a law enforcement guy out of Salem, Oregon, and he sees this guy with a turban and a white robe on. He says, man, he said, you got friends from all over the world. I said, yes, this guy's from up in the CD in Seattle. He said, but it was just an awesome experience for me.
Yes, I'm waking up alive on a beautiful day. Waking up alive on a beautiful day.
I've pretty much made peace with my past, and that first 38 years, that part of my life was a different person. And I look at that now, and I don't even know who that guy was. I mean, I think, how in the heck could a person do that? How could someone survive that? Or how could someone do those kinds of things? And yet I wouldn't be who I am had I not went through that.
I always saw greatness in him. And so he's fulfilled that dream 30-some years. He just fulfilled it, and he's still fulfilling it.
One of the things that Gordon does so well is remind people that he is the messenger and not the message itself. Because it's very easy to start to see Gordon as the person who is making it happen. And what Gordon does is channel himself in a way to allow people to see our own true, full potential. He tells a story about the Wizard of Oz, and that the wizard gave people heart, gave people courage, gave people brains by affirming their possession of it already, that they already had possession of the things that they allegedly didn't have, that they had already exhibited those qualities. And Gordon does that.
Those that really love him will remember him as a person who was so authentic, so wonderful, great heart, always cared about people, particularly the underdog. Not only did he care about him, he did something about it, always took action.
This next 5 years for me, I want to put in a hurry-up offense. I want to do more in less time and make a difference. I want to find ways to, instead of going from prison to prison, I want to take on systems. I want to be able to reach out and take on larger pieces of societies. I think we're all on earth for some purpose, and mine is to somehow reach disconnected populations. When I leave, I want to have people say, he made a difference.